Thanks for checking out Symphony on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates.
My name is Dabukia Bowomet, and I'm the leader of the Consigned PDP League, and it's a group under the PDP. We want to wake up in the morning and not hear the news that this governor has decamped or this member has decamped to another party. Number 3 is that we want our party to complete the secretariat. It's a 12-story building. If it is completed, some parts rented out, they will not go handicapped to be begging governors. It's a 12-story building. It will generate revenue, and they'll be able to take care of staffs. They just laid over 60 staffs, and some of them, they've not paid their housing allowance, and they took the party to court. And that is why we said, if this leadership has proven to be a failure, they should step aside. So those are our grievances. We specify, not all the leaders, but we specify the leaders that we know and we felt has failed the party. And we mentioned them, the BOT chairman, the national chairman and his kitchen cabinet, that is the national financial secretary and treasurer, others. And the second question, to answer that, the second question is that if they don't respond to our demands, and that is calling or advising the aforementioned leaders to resign, definitely we will still persist. We'll come up, we are planning a protest at the Secretariat, Occupy PDP protest, because we have seen that, as we said in our press briefing, we have gone through the channels made available by our Constitution as amended 2017. We have sent petition to the BOT via the Secretary of the BOT. We have sent and copied the Governor's Forum, the NWC, the caucus, and other organs. And we sent, that was on the 25th of May. And on the 1st of June, we sent another petition. It was acknowledged on the 7th of June. And on that petition, we lay emphasis on the first petition and also include more names that we felt their activities is dragging the party backward. And you know, the chairman is the last bus stop of the party. And so if they don't adhere to what we are calling demanding, which one of them is for them to resign, we organize a mega protest at the PDP Secretariat. The problem lies in the leadership. If you look at the press state briefing, we said the inability to galvanize interest group. What makes you a leader? People must have interest. People must have ambition. You can't stop them. But what you would do is the ability to be able to galvanize those interests and let them know that for the purpose of your singular interest, you cannot sacrifice the party. As we speak today, we are looked down because we are members. We are not former this nor former that. And this former this or former that, some of them have not made the sacrifice we, just the members, have made, but they have benefited more than us. Just yesterday, a person that has benefited from the party is supporting a candidate from another party for president. Ekiti said, to be precise, Fayoshe. So what are we talking about? If the leader, the chairman, is able to galvanize the interests of the various faction or group and tell them, see, come, let's do this. Let's get our party right, harmonize the interests. Definitely it will work. See what Olise Matthew did in Anambra. Invited all the governorship aspirants, talked to them that one thing is sure, we'll give you free and fair election, primaries. But another thing he should assure us is that whoever that wins, all of us should rally around the person and support the person. That is what we expected of him. We've not seen it from the national chairman. And following the Constitution, we've not seen that. The BOT chairman cautioning the national chairman. And it's unfortunate that the BOT chairman is a founding member of the party. And that is why we said we cannot keep quiet. At the pyramid, hierarchy of the pyramid, we are at the bottom. So whatever happens, we suffer it. The same Fayose that said he's supporting Tinubu said the other time that PDP leaders in the night obnob with APC leaders. But we don't do that. So when the party loses election, we suffer. I can give you an instance. I applied for a job. I was given the job. And I saw my award letter, 88 million. But when somebody whispered to them, a PDP man, they went to my Facebook page, they saw, I am telling you, I can tell you the agency today, they didn't sign that award letter. So what are we talking about? We suffered that, but they obnob. So that is what we are saying. That's why you said, no, we have to call them to order. After all, in section, this is 2C or so, the party in the constitution, it says that the leadership should be accountable to the members. We have not seen that. And our letter, just like the Anambra chairman that court just restated, said they ignored his letter. Same thing that has brought us to this press briefing. They ignored our petition because maybe there is no formal this signing it. 5 of our national executives signed it, but no formal this or formal that, so they feel no, these people are not serious people. And that's why we are here. If not, we wouldn't have been here. So that is the issue, and that is why we say it is the only alternative for now.